Okay, y'all. Hello, YouTube. I am finally back with a demonstration video. Let me go ahead and get in focus. Y'all won't believe how long it took for me to get in focus with this camera. But anyways, yeah, I done had to bring out my professional massage table for this one. So today we're going to do a comparison video. I hope I'm in focus. Excuse me if I'm not. You know, with all this color going on, with the blackness, with it trying to focus on the products, and my background, I probably look a little bit grainy. I will try my best to edit that out during my video editing. But today we are here to compare the Cherish Pads, well actually the Cherish Liners. See, everybody typically does the videos comparing the Cherish Pads. But I want to do something different. I'm going to actually compare the Cherish Liners compared to your leading brands. Just in case you're wondering the size of our Cherish pads, this is the size of the Cherish pads right here. So this Cherish pad is actually about the size of this Cherish liner. Okay, once again, I had to make sure for legal purposes that this is covered up. But see Exhibit B compared to this. Our Cherish pads are still smaller than some people's Cherish panty liners. But anyways, look at our Cherish panty liner compared to the competition. Okay, a little bit smaller there, but let's see if this one is going to hold as much moisture. Now, as we know, the average woman secretes anywhere from 15 to 50 milliliters a day. Obviously, during the ending of your cycle, you're going to be using the Cherish Panty Liners also in between. A good thing about our Cherish Panty Liners is that you don't have to have a menstrual cycle to use them. This is good for people who suffer from light leakage issues, who are going through menopause, etc. All that information will be in a different video. But what I want to do today is I'm actually going to open all of these up for y'all. And we're going to see which ones actually does the best as far as holding in the most moisture. And why do I keep saying moisture? Once again, y'all, I am a licensed beautician by trade, so I'm so used to saying darn on moisture. This is my very first demonstration video. Which one holds in the most excretion? So this is what ours looks like open up, and as y'all can tell, nice breathable cotton right there. A negative ion strip. This ion strip is what helps prevent, it actually does several things. It helps with inflammation. This negative ion strip helps with counteracting bacteria. You can see the little holes up in here if I zoom in during my editing. These little holes up in here actually helps prevent backward flow. With these other Exhibit B, C, D, E, we're going to see if they have holes or not in them, because that is very important in preventing backwards flow. You don't want to be soaking in, you know, you're free flowing and then it goes back and it's like, Also, this is cotton top right here. Not made of plastic at all. What else? So cotton top helps with inflammation. Just a plethora of things. Also reduce bacteria. This is good if you feel like a yeast infection is coming on. But I can go all day on describing the huge benefits of the panty liners. But today we are just here to do a comparison. So, uh-oh. Lord, what the world is this? I can't even get this out, y'all. Lord, this thing looking like a diaper. Honey, this is lost right here just based off of the size. Now, look at that, y'all. Come on now. Which one would you rather have? And this one's going to end up absorbing a lot more moisture than this darn old big old bulky pad. Like, who the world wants to be going around looking like grandma in the resting home? No God, honey. Okay, now Exhibit C over here, I give them that they got similar packaging. Okay. Now this one claims to permanently keep you dry. Now find the word similar to permanent and you will have a good idea what brand this one is. Okay. I want to see how permanently. Oh, it supposed to stay like this? Oh, okay, there it goes. Oh, it's sticky on the other side as well. Okay. Which side is which? Okay, I'm assuming this is the... Okay. So that is Exhibit C, y'all. About similar size, but let's see if they hold up in similar weights of moisture. Lord, it's just sticking to my thing. And also, let me mention another thing about this adhesiveness. This adhesiveness right here that y'all women love so much is actually made with construction glue. Who wants construction glue that is used with house building on your personal vagina area? As your esthetician, I would not recommend this type of pad that is made with darn on adhesive that it comes from construction grade glue. You should not have something that sticky on you like that. Especially from that material. I mean, if they was going to have something sticky, I'd rather it be natural that the body recognizes, such as honey. And also, honey is a natural humectant and an antibacterial, anti-fungicidal as well. So, let me see how to get into this one. Oh. That one stays on? Is that what we're doing now? Okay. Oh, okay. That's the whole thing. Okay. Once again, I mean, just in the size department alone, I think the Cherish Pad done already won. And last but not least, this one supposed to keep you completely darn gone free of darn gone soaking in your moisture, honey. Supposed to keep you completely free. Lord, y'all can tell I'm not used to this. Darn one's like origami, just a... Okay, this one got a stickiness too. Oh, it don't open up no more? Okay. Is that what we doing? Which side is which? Okay, you the sticky side too, so I'm assuming you're going to be like this. Okay, it got some breathable holes right up and through this area. Whereas ours got breathable holes throughout the whole thing. So once again, ours got breathable holes throughout the whole thing. This one got the breathable holes only on the side, along with this darn on adhesiveness. So that is it, y'all. Y'all ain't going to see my torso throughout the body. I mean, y'all ain't going to see my torso no more throughout the rest of this video. I'm going to get some water and we're going to go ahead and do a comparison test of which one of these is the true best panty liner for y'all to use. Which one would I recommend for you? Okay, YouTube, we back. As y'all can tell, I had to get me a towel. I said, Juan, I know you is not about to do this test. Now, I trust the Cherish Pad not to get my darn on thing wet, but, honey, these other ones, not so likely. So, I'm back. I got my little ramekin here. This is actually equivalent to the average secretion that a woman will have per day. This is actually 1 ounce, which is 29 milliliters. So we might do up to 2 because a woman can secrete, flow up to anywhere from 10 to 80 milliliters per day. 35 on average. So this is 29 right here. So we're going to see how this fares up against multiple pourings of water. So let me go ahead and fill this up right quick. Okay. So now y'all see the first one's filled up. First one's filled up and we're going to put it right here on the Cherish pack. So let me zoom in for y'all. and focus on the Cherish pad. So now we're going to just pour this right onto the Cherish pad. So as y'all can tell, I'm now pouring. It's absorbing. Okay. And of course, your natural excretion will not be as messy as mine's. Okay, so that's what we got right there with the Cherish. And once again, that was a whole ounce, which is 29 milliliters. Next is we're going to do this always one right here. Okay, I'm still in focus. Yep, I'm still in focus. Oh, wait a minute. Did this supposed to come off? Once again, y'all can tell I'm not used to no pads, honey. Okay. Third one. Let me switch it over that way. Now let's see how this one gonna do. Oh Lord, y'all. I don't have too much hopes for this. Okay. Do I even got this on the right way? I don't like how this is just flowing off, y'all. Maybe it's this way. Okay, I'm assuming I might got this the opposite way, y'all. Let me do the pad justice, because this one is just flowing all the way out. Okay. Obviously, your girl had it the wrong way. Maybe not. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I had it right the first time. I don't understand how is the water flowing off. Okay, let me go slow with it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, now this is ridiculous. Now, I understand that, you know, panty liners don't supposed to hold that much, but now this is a mess. I mean, look at this one and the way it's just, no God, honey. I thought I had it the wrong way at first. I mean, do y'all not see this? Now, this is only 1 ounce. Now, I'm not testing the full 50 milliliters because, you know, a panty liner is supposed to be for light spotting. It's not meant for heavy usage, but this is just crazy. I'm already turned out. And this one supposed to be the permanent one, too. Child. That one claims to permanently keep you darn gone. Y'all look up the synonym for permanent that starts with the letter A. Girl, bye. Now, this one is Miss Darn Gone H-Town, honey. This one has the darn gone name that reminds you of H-Town. Anybody who's a Beyonce fan, y'all know, you know, the state of H-Town. So let's see how H-Town is going to get done. Exhibit D. Okay. Come on through H-Town. Now, you ain't soaking up my darn gone thing. Okay. I got to give it up to H-Town. Okay. Okay, that was good. That was good, y'all. Okay. Now, mind you, this one been soaking over here for 5 minutes. So, we're going to see that had the longest to dry. Okay, last but not least, exhibit E. Okay, let me see if I got this one on the right side. Honey, ain't that shit. After the last go round, I was darn. Okay, let me. No, okay, I got it right. Because the sticky side supposed to go towards the woman. Okay. Shoot. I mean, after the way this one darn gone did, I had to make sure I had this one on the right side, y'all. Shoot. I'm going to go slow with this one, okay. But honey, that one right there, that one already done lost the battle. So now we just going to give it about 5 minutes for all of them to soak in. And I'm going to be right back with y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back 5 minutes later. It's now time for the test. So I've got my paper towels. That way y'all know each paper towel is going to be brand new. So let's test this one on over to the right. Let me see. No, actually, we're going to start with the Cherish because we're going to go from the one that had the longest to dry to the one that had the shortest time to dry. So, first, let's start off with Cherish. Okay, as y'all can tell, a moderate amount of dampness. That's what we got from the Cherish pad. The Cherish Panty Liner, I mean. So that's the one that had the longest to dry. Okay. Now, let's go to Exhibit B. Okay. Exhibit C. Now, the Exhibit C was a fail now. The most of the water fell off of my darn old thing into the towel. Exhibit C. Exhibit D. Wait a minute. Now okay. Exhibit D want to be fancy with somebody like. Okay, H-Town won the moisture battle. And last but not least, Exhibit E. Oh, no. 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 So, based off of overall moisture, this is how we done matched up. The one that stayed the most dry was Exhibit D. The wettest was Exhibit E over here. Okay, y'all, final thoughts. This one, yeah, this one was obviously the wettest, and this one is Exhibit E. Exhibit D, surprisingly, was the driest. But once again, look at the size comparison. Next is you had Exhibit C. Oh, Exhibit C is right here. Exhibit C came in third to the wettest. Exhibit B was the second to driest. However, look how large the pad is. Look at the size of this pad compared to that one. And then Unfortunately, we did not win out with the moisture test. However, keep in mind that panty liners do supposed to be replaced more frequently than the pads. Now, to make this more interesting, let me go ahead and open the pad right quick and show you how the pad is in comparison. Although 30 milliliters is not that much, you know, considering that a woman can go up to 50 a day. But of course, they also say not all at one time. It's 50 throughout the day. So by the time you get up to 50, you should have, you know, changed your pad out at least about 3 times. Because the average woman supposed to change their pad out 2 to 3 times a day. You can go up to 10 hours. I wouldn't recommend above 8. And excuse me, y'all, these walls are thin as heck. Okay. And this is what our pads look like. Ta-da! Now this is our pad compared to the competition. Once again, the walls are very thin, y'all. Only in Fayetteville where they don't put no darn on ceiling or nothing in the house. Okay, and here we go. Okay, as y'all can tell, ours is definitely more fast absorbent. I can see a huge difference with the pad versus the liner. Okay, we're back. And now this is the pad. Now we're going to see how this holds up. So as y'all can see, the pad actually is just as absorbent as Exhibit D. Unfortunately, I would say the Cherish liner came in 3rd place overall as far as holding in the flow. However, when you factor in that this is still substantially smaller, it is going to still give you the anti-inflammatory, is going to give you antibacterial properties. It is not made with adhesive glue. This is all natural pure white, not made with bleaching at all. I would still recommend that this is the healthier choice. Even though moisture level, I would not recommend as far as maintaining moisture. Now, if you have a heavier flow, obviously this is going to be your best bet. And to show you that I'm being fair, let's pour another milliliter on both. So here's another 4 milliliter. And we're going to pour it on Exhibit D. Lord, they out there talking about National Weed Day. And here, giving another few seconds to soak in. Okay, back 5 minutes later. And we're going to apply equal pressure to both. Now, to the Cherish pad. So as y'all can tell, I'm applying far more pressure to the pad. And no moisture. So end of the day, okay, so I'm finally back, y'all. I do apologize for my mood changing. Like I said, this is why I typically try to do videos alone. I cannot concentrate with the racket. But anyways, we're going to keep it pushing forward. As y'all can tell, out of Exhibit A, B, C, D, E, Exhibit D won in the absorbency test compared to the liner, but failed in comparison to the pad. Matter of fact, this thing is so absorbent that I can put this whole thing. Let me take it off. I don't know how they rip the cotton off. I'm about tempted to just put the whole thing in the water. But actually, let me just go ahead and show you how much this can absorb. I will learn how to separate it in other videos. Like I said, this is my very first one. So this is what, 90 fluid ounces at this point. So 90 fluid ounces. I'm going to pour it one more time. This thing will keep absorbing. Actually, this pad is so absorbent, it can absorb up to 300 times its weight. So if I submerge it in a whole cup of water, which is more than the average, woman is going to secrete, it will still hold. So one more. And let's just be fair and pour 2 more on here and see how much this really absorbs over here. We're going to see which one really absorbs the most. Okay, I'm noticing this one is finally starting to run off. But like I said, the average woman would not excrete this much throughout the whole day anyway. So I'm going to give this 30 seconds before filling that and then filling this over here. But I can tell you already, this one has reached its limit. It was impressive though. Like I said, it did outbeat the Cherish Panty Liner, but none of these will outbeat the pads. And to be fair, I am going to do another video comparing them to the pad. I really want to compare the pad version of this because the panty liner was impressive. I was not expecting the panty liner. Okay, y'all. Back 5 minutes later, and final comparison. Okay, as y'all can tell, it has reached its moisture limit. But like I said, this was an ounce is 29 milliliters, so this was approximately 120 milliliters, which is far more than a woman would secrete. This is like a heavy, this is actually equivalent to a woman post-pregnancy. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend this liner, even though it was pretty good. I wouldn't recommend that. Now as far as the Cherish, once again, still completely dry for the most part. Look at this and look at this. So any women that's post-pregnancy, this is where you're going to go. Now as far as the panty line, this is most moisturizing, but once again, I would recommend it for the ion strip. This is going to help prevent, your inflammation. This is going to help reduce your chances of cervical cancer, because once again, this is natural cotton based. These over here, not so much. Now, I think this one is cotton. I can feel this one, but as far as this adhesiveness, I would not recommend Exhibit E. Would not recommend Exhibit C at all. Exhibit D is the closest one. Now, price point, Exhibit, this one costs me, I think, right at $4. Cherish is $5. Now, you're going to get 16 in here. You're going to get 30 in the Cherish. So, you got 30 for $5. You got 16 for $4. So, you do your math on which one is the most cost efficient or when you average the pads out. So, even though it lacks in moisture ability, it is going to definitely make up for that with the reducing in your cramps. It's going to also help with not also reducing your cramps, but shortening your menstrual cycle up to 2 to 3 days. Also, another plus, like I said, look carefully. You see the holes in this one, which allows for your vaginal area to breathe, versus this one is more compact. Look at this. Now, I do admit that they do have some sort of polymer up in here that is very excellent at absorbing moisture, but once again, it doesn't allow your area to breathe. So even though it's excellent at holding all of this in, what is not excellent at is allowing your vaginal area to breathe. So it loses points on that. Ultimately, Cherish is the way to go. So that is it, y'all. This includes my presentation. My battery level is low. It's down to 21%. But y'all leave y'all thoughts down below. I will leave all the links down in the description box below. Feel free to ask me any questions. Subscribe for more videos. If this is my business channel is LaJuan Goldsboro. My beauty channel is Diva Natural Juan. All my social media will be down below as well. So that is it. I look forward to answering your questions. I look forward to y'all switching to the right side and getting rid of all of these right here. Because as we can tell, don't nobody need to be looking like a granny with this adhesiveness and all of that. This one, no. Like I said, this one was the most impressive. But at the end of the day, you're dry, but you're now still allowing backwards flow. Because what's going to happen is, like I said, this will reach a limit. And it will cause your flow to back up to a certain extent. Because not all of it, like, let me go ahead and show you. You see how it bounces off? That's equivalent to when you're giving off a discharge. All that excess water will actually go right back into you. Well, your excess flow will go back into you. Versus with Cherish. Let me see if I'm in focus. With the Cherish one, you see how it does? It just absorbs immediately in. It doesn't allow for any backwards flow. Yet it still got the hose that is going to allow your area to breathe, reduce any chances of bacterial growth, yeast infection, etc. Only for $5. $5 for a pack of 10 of the pads. $5 for a pack of 30 of the Cherish liners. So that is it, y'all. Any tips, comments, questions, suggestions, leave it down below. Subscribe, and I will see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah.